This video is brought to you by Dynamic Custom Beadworks. Visit dynamicbeadworks.com and see some of your favorite fighting game characters made into beaded lanyards or magnets. Use promo code DYNAMIC for 25% off your next order. I'll have a link to the website below in the description. Have a good one. About 4 or 5 shots of gin, and we're feeling good. Now I know what you're thinking. Where is the gameplay? Well, skip ahead a few minutes and you'll find it. I gotta get something off my chest first. The Rising is a YouTube-centric series. No frills, nothing really unique. Without the distraction of changing music or running a stream or engaging with an audience, we find a worthwhile player. We play some matches, we attach Dynamic Beadworks custom promo, 25% off, just saying. We upload it to YouTube, you guys watch it, you like it, you don't like it, we all move on. That was harder this week, because it took 2 hours to find worthwhile gameplay. Now it's not a knock on all the people that I played, but it is a knock on a few of those players. And you'll know who you are if you see this video. What really blows my mind is that MKX came out, April 2015? January, so 3.5, going on 4 years later. And some of you, not all, some of you have thousands of games played, but you're so bad at the game. And you know what? I wouldn't really care. Because maybe you're not a competitive player. Maybe you don't have tournament aspirations, and that's fine. I don't mind that. What I mind is when there's we go to player match, a mode designated for more than one game. You get bodied one game and you leave. You get bodied one game and you rage quit. Brutality, whatever. And it's like, why are you playing player match if that's how you go play ranked? But on top of that, what really blows my mind are players like this guy. Okay, I ran into a Pyromancer Tanya. Okay, he didn't really do much the first game. We beat him. It wasn't anything, crazy. He goes to player select, and we sit there for a while, long enough to know that he's sending us a message. Whatever, I don't read it. He goes from Pyromancer to Draggy Naginata, and he spends the next match basically run up overhead. And then you know what? That's fine. I have played Tanya in all 3 variations. I know what to look for. I guessed wrong. I lost. That's on me. So he beats me. Teabag, down 2, leaves. And then he sends me another message. This is where I looked. I'll show you guys. I'm not going to miss the brain-dead neutral characters in MK11. That was after the first game, I'm assuming. Yeah, no, that shit's going to die in MKX, and I'm done with it. I'm not going to miss the brain-dead neutral characters in MK11. That shit's going to die in MKX, and I'm done with it. Really? That's what you think. That they're going to die at MKX, and you are done with it. You know what? Let's wind the clock back a few years to MK9. You know who they were done with at that point? Cabal, Kenshi, Sonya, Freddy, whoever else stopped here. I was there for MK9 in the beginning, came back when MKX was announced. Okay, 5 characters at the top of the tier list that basically shit on most of the roster at that point. And you know what some of them probably thought at that point? When Injustice 1 was announced? Well, you know what? No more brain dead characters. Injustice 1 is my game. Let's rock. And you know what happened? They got beat. Not all of them, but some of them did. By Flash, pre-patch Superman, Batgirl, Martian Manhunter, Zod, whoever else. You know what they thought at that point? When MKX was announced? MKX will be my game. No more brain-dead characters. You know what happened? They got beat by Grandmaster Sub when Clone didn't go away on block. Summoner Quan with his looping vortexes that were plus on block. Who else? Tempest Lao, for basically killing you Dragon's Fire Liu Kang, who had an infinite on some characters, but again, he wasn't super broken at that point. He hadn't been discovered yet, we'll say. Aaron Black. And then, of course, Season 2 came. You had characters like Tanya, pre-patch Predator, Tremor. Season 3 came. You had Alien, Triborg. Then Season 4 came, and they're not actual seasons like Killer Instinct, but they're points in the game's history where the tiers basically shifted. And you had, in the current patch of MKX, right? You have Shinnok, Triborg, Melina, Cassie, Jackie, Tremor, Ermac, whoever. There's like 10 characters in the top 5 argument. And you think MK11 is going to be the death of no neutral brain dead characters? And you're done with it? Boy, please. Let us explain something to you. In every fighting game, there are top-tier characters. In every fighting game, there are characters with tool sets that maximize reward that may not be as execution or whatever commanding as other characters. Doesn't matter if you're playing against Manat, Cammy, not Broly. Well, guys, Broly now, because Broly's I think is top tier. Android 16, pre-patch Bardock, current Triborg, Firestorm, Dr. Fate, Starfire, Batman, Black Adam, Aquaman, pre-patch Deadshot. Every fighting game has top-tier characters. You know what happens? Players like this, that blame the game, that don't adapt, they lose. And they suck. They drown in pools. And the cycle begins with the next game. Injustice 3 will come out and he'll still be complaining. Maybe not him specifically, but players like him. The sooner you adapt to the game the way it's meant to be played and stop trying to force your idea of how it should be played, the better off you'll do. You'll be fine. And I'm not being condescending. Trust us. We're still learning. We still grind. We still complain. Everybody complains. No one just sits there and accepts everything the way it is all the time. But you know what happens? They get over it. They lab. They find solutions. They don't bitch about it on Twitter, Test Your Might, Reddit, Facebook, PSN, Xbox Live, Steam, whatever Nintendo's message system is called. I don't have a Nintendo, I can't tell you. The sooner you accept that, the better off you're going to be as a player. Or you can keep thinking that MK11 is going to have every character and none of them are going to be brain dead, no neutral. Because they will be. I guarantee it. I would bet on it. There's going to be a character or characters in MK11 that have stupid movesets, weird designs, funky hitboxes, plus on block frames. What character that is, we don't know yet. At this point in time, there's only 7 characters, and we only have a basic understanding of the fundamentals of the game. But I guarantee you there's going to be a character like that. Now, you can continue scrubbing it out and lose, or you can deal with it like the rest of us. Or you know what? You don't have to. Put the controller down. Go find something else to play. Red Dead 2 is amazing. So is Horizon. Resident Evil 2 drops in 2 days at this point in time. 4 years this game has been out. 4. And you're still complaining. Like we didn't know what the meta of this game was 3.5 years ago. People were getting looped to death by Quan Chi. For those of you who weren't around at that point, Quan Chi's summoner had vortexes that were plus on block. The bat was super plus. You had 1 frame to block overhead low. And if you blocked incorrectly, you got launched. And the combo reset. And you're put in that exact same situation. Sorcerer had a double portal glitch. He could do 100% chip damage on block. But please, keep telling us that MK11 is going to suddenly be your game. That you, the almighty complainer, are suddenly going to put all the pieces together and you'll be making top 8s. You'll be top 10 on the leaderboard. Please tell us about all about it. You know what? You can tell the other thousands of people that thought that same thing. They're sitting on the sidelines with everybody else, ourselves included. We're no better. We're no worse. We're right there with you. Anyway, I do want to highlight one player. The one player and 3 hours of gameplay that was worth uploading. I'll show you his tag, because he deserves some recognition. At this point in time, I was already upset and a little irritated. So I wasn't playing the best against this guy. But WulfTempest. The Ragnarok. I don't know about the. I'm just Ragnarok. We are. Both of us. Good games. I had to run for a bit. So I played a first to 5. It wasn't a predetermined first to 5. It just ended up being one. You know what? If you ever see this video, know this. I respect your Tempest Lao. It was very good. Your mix-ups were good. Your staggers were good. You had me sweating quite a bit. I would like to play you again if the opportunity presents itself. We're not hard to find. We stream most nights on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Ragnarok_FGC. We're easy to find. Combat Mondays, Arena of Destiny, Combat Coliseum, Main Event, Sunday Night Heat. We're here. So WulfTempest, if you ever see this video, we appreciate your skill. And that message you sent. It was very nice. Players like Jazzbone and the rest of the one and dones, the rage quitters, constant complainers, I hope that MK11 is everything you want it to be. Because at that point, when you're still losing, you have to look in the mirror and finally admit that maybe you're just not that good. And you know what? If that ever happens and that day comes, maybe you'll finally learn something and you'll get good. We're having on long enough. Enjoy the gameplay. This is Ragnarok. I'll see you next time. Peace.
Ermac, cum laude. Round 1, fight! We have you now. You are outnumbered. We have you now. Round 2, fight! Your resolve weakens. We have you now.
Do I have your attention?
We have you now. Finish him. Ermac wins. Round 1, fight!
This is becoming fun.
We have you now. Final round, fight! Ermac wins. Round 1, fight! Round 2, fight! We have you now. Final round, fight! We have you now. We have you now. We overwhelm. Finish him. Ermac wins. Round 1, fight!
Do I have your attention? attention. How easily you are defeated.
Final round, fight!
You are quite
Finish him! Kung Lao wins. Round one, fight! We have you now. Round two, fight.
Do I have your attention?
Finish him. Ermac wins. Round one, Final round, fight. We have you now. Finish him! Kung Lao wins. Round 1, fight.